It's the Joe Show. Hello and welcome to the Joe Show with me, Joe. It's the Joe Show. Today is going to be a heavy episode. It would be irresponsible of me to ignore what is happening in the USA where I am from. There are riots and protests all over the United States as an unarmed black man, George Floyd, was murdered in broad daylight by a white cop with his knee on his neck, kneeling on him for up to 8 minutes, as the man who is handcuffed and not a threat and not resisting arrest begged for his life, saying he can't breathe. And the sad part is this is an again situation. This happened again. This continues to happen in America. This is not the first time that this has happened. I think it's absolutely disgusting what is going on in the US. So I feel like I need to amplify these voices and I need to show what's really going on in America. So I'm going to hop onto Reddit. We're going to go on the protest freakout subreddit, which I think has been renamed from public freakout to protest freakout, as everyone is posting protest videos. We're just going to watch some videos together on what's happening out there. I might not comment on some stuff. I might comment on some stuff. I don't know how this is going to go. Let's see what we got here. So here we see a cop. Let's just go back to him. This short cop in the middle here is, I mean, you can see he's ready for a fight. He wants to be fighting. This is not how to show up to a public protest. Is ready for a fight. That insinuates violence. It's aggressive. I would have been like, I'm out. I'll go find a security detail job somewhere after this, protecting people that have the same values as me. Not this. I don't want to stand for this. Michigan sheriff takes off helmet and drops baton, marches with the protesters. See, this is the shit I'm talking about right here.
We want to be with y'all for real. So I took my helmet off and laid the batons down. I want to make this a parade, not a protest.
I want to make this a parade, not a protest.
I'm just telling you, these cops love you. That cop over there hugs people, so you tell us what you need to do.
You see, this is heartwarming right here. This is what you want from a sheriff. This is a good sheriff. You're not inciting violence. You're walking with the people, showing solidarity, arm in arm, shoulder to shoulder. This is what's right. The police protecting people's right to express their frustration and their anger. This is it, man. This is it. Love it.
Where do you want to walk? We'll walk all night. Tonight's a great night for a walk.
I hope that he not only stands shoulder to shoulder with these people, but he asks them for their experiences, man. Talks to the people. Hears their stories. Lets their voices be heard. You know? Go Michigan. I hope that it remains peaceful in Michigan. That's incredible.
I do, all right? I have a son who's 31. I've got a son who's 15, all right? And I have to have these conversations with them all the time. So we're not telling y'all to leave. What was going on up here was wrong. That's why we brought it to a stop. The loudspeaker, the yakking and the yapping. We said pause. Let these people remain here. Let them stay in the street. Let them express their grievances, because you have a right to be pissed off.
Well, over there, they don't feel the same way.
That's why I told them to shut the fuck up.
There we go. There we go. Y'all need to be like him. What's your ID name, Murph? Can't keep you a real one. Yo, get Wayne on the picture though, Wayne. You need to get that energy to some of your.
That's a good man. That's a good man right there. Guy's a good man. So this is a target in Atlanta where a group of protesters are saying, hey, do not break into this store. Leave it be. Don't steal. Got little shield ass officer over here.
Look, nigga, you a little shield. Little shield, ass nigga. Little shield, ass. I can't get the beat.
Short black officer, short little shield. That's funny. Now we have older black woman shames riot police into submission.
I would expose a lot of things. See their posture? You see how they more relaxed? That's because the truth will set y'all free. So step up. You don't see these people rioting. When I came, at first everybody was against and y'all was against them and it was so many. When I came, now y'all looking like sad little puppies. That's how I know y'all know what's right and what's wrong. Look at their faces. They all look like little sad puppies. They're embarrassed standing up for the government, and the government got these people out here looking like this. The government got them looking like this. I know y'all embarrassed because if I was in y'all's shoes, I would have took all my shit off and said, fuck this. Because I wouldn't be standing up for no shit that's not right. At some point when y'all lay down, remember my name, and y'all gonna know that lady told the truth. Y'all ain't gonna be able to sleep good after today because it's gonna weigh on your heart. And I pray to God that he give all y'all a heavy heart tonight. When y'all lay down, y'all gonna say that that was fucked up what they did to that man.
Yes.
Y'all gonna say that was messed up what they did.
Speak up.
And I know I'm right because all of y'all are in a non-violent posture. All of y'all is in a non-threatening posture. All of y'all is more relaxed. He done put his stick down. Everybody put their guns down. You see that? You see that? Everybody looking away. Half of y'all have left because y'all know what I'm saying is the truth. Stop starting shit and decease everything. Stand up and let's be done with it. We all grown.
Speak on.
Y'all are professionals. So step up for what's right so we can be done with this shit.
I mean, that lady made some really good points. They knew deep down in their hearts what's wrong. We all know deep down in our hearts it was wrong. It continues to be wrong. It's nothing but wrong. Cop has a knee on woman's neck even though there are already 3 cops there. The whole reason these riots started was because a cop had a knee on someone. And they're going to keep doing it? Like, are they tone deaf? Can they not read the room here? You can see here this cop kneeling on this person. What are you doing? The whole problem was because of kneeling. Thank God. This guy right here, unsung hero. This big cop right here that tapped him and was like, hey, dude, get up. Save that dude's life. Protester spills his heart live out on CNN.
This is what I gotta say to the people who are destroying things. If you really feel like you have to take an opportunity, like if you're going to be an opportunistic, something is wrong with you. If you cannot stand up and fight the good fight and you want to be a cheater and go ahead and take what we're trying to do, something is wrong with you. Because what we're trying to do is stand up for the basic rights of humanity. And that's what we're trying to do, and we're trying to do it in a peaceful way. Who do not want to go through this anymore? Okay? I want to be able to go in a white neighborhood and feel safe. I want to be able, when a cop is driving behind me, I don't have to clench and be tense, okay? I want to be able just to be free and not have to think about every step I take. Because at the end of the day, being black is a crime. At the end of the day, being born black is a crime to them. And I don't understand why. Because we're all humans. And that's sickening.
A lot of people, unfortunately, don't think about it as the black experience. They just don't want to listen. Instead, they shout about the reaction instead of listening to why it's happening. All that had to happen in the very beginning were the leaders of the Minnesota Police Department, the sheriffs, the mayors, the governors, the senators, the Congress people, to immediately arrest those officers, those murdering officers, and charge them. At the very least, get them in custody. Charges can follow, but at least get them in custody. Very least. People wanted justice. Justice wasn't served. People got mad. That's what happens. Lori Lightfoot, mayor of Chicago, has a message. She's known for... She was featured in my other video on Black English, African-American vernacular English, and memes.
Let me say one other thing. Donald Trump's comment last night was profoundly dangerous. And we must stand in firm solidarity and say this is totally unacceptable, no matter who is the speaker. And folks, we see the game he's playing because it's so transparent and he's not very good at it. He wants to show failures on the part of Democratic local leaders to throw red meat to his base. His goal is to polarize, to destabilize local government and inflame racist urges. And we can absolutely not let him prevail. And I will code what I really want to say to Donald Trump. It's 2 words. It begins with F and it ends with U.
God damn. That's a mayor saying that to our president. Like, what a wild time in America. What a wild time. Impassioned plea from city councilman as peaceful protests turn violent.
And so my idea was not necessarily just to protect the cops, but it was just to protect the people. And what I can't understand is that this is Cincinnati police. This is not Minneapolis police. And what they're doing is just absolutely horrendous. As a member of city council, this is my first time ever seeing something like this. When this first happened in 2001, I was only 17 years old, right? I can't understand for the life of me what is going on right now in the city of Cincinnati. And I'm gonna be here until these folks and the other folks are protected. Let me tell you something. There are people down here who are encouraging 14-year-old kids. These babies are 14 years old, man, and they're encouraging them to throw bottles at these cops. And these grown people are encouraging our babies to fight. This is not their fight. And I will give a how mad or angry you are with what is happening with the police. But these 15-year-old kids have nothing to do with this, man. And these cops, black cops, white cops, or whatever like that, they did not do anything. And I'm not here to take one side or the other, but what I'm suggesting to the people of Cincinnati is that what type of success are you going to have with attacking these people that have nothing to do with this? And what I'm saying is that you got people down here who are literally encouraging kids to attack cops. You're encouraging the kids to attack cops, and they're using Emmett Till. They're using Martin Luther King to justify why these 14 and 15-year-old kids should be out here. These are former students of mine. You see what I'm saying? I am imploring that before this pops and this gets bad, they're throwing bricks. They just threw a brick at the cops. It's wrong. I'm telling you, it's wrong. And I'm so nervous and I'm so scared for these kids. These are kids. There are kids around. There are kids across the street who live downtown in City West, and these people are out here encouraging them. And as an elder in the African-American community, if any African-American is encouraging these 14 and 15-year-old kids to be out here, they're wrong. That's wrong. These cops didn't do anything to George Floyd. This is wrong. I don't get how you see it. It's wrong.
Thank you.
And sorry for cussing.
Dude was passionate. Like, I get it. This is an activist on Floyd's death in Carolina.
Reason why buildings are burning is because this city, this state would prefer preserving that white nationalism and that white supremacist mindset over arresting, charging, and helping to convict 4 officers who killed a black man. That is the reality of what we're dealing with. This is not just a few cops doing things across the country. This is not a good cop versus bad cop situation. This is Ahmaud Arbery being shot down by white men on the streets of Georgia. Breonna Taylor being killed in her home. This is in New York City, where we were until freedom. We were just in New York fighting the police officers who, in the name of social distancing, were damn near killing black young people on our streets. This is a coordinated activity happening across this nation. And so we are in a state of emergency. Black people are dying in a state of emergency. We cannot look at this as an isolated incident. The reason why buildings are burning are not just for our brother George Floyd. They're burning down because people here in Minnesota are saying to people in New York, to people in California, to people in Memphis, to people all across this nation, enough is enough. And we are not responsible for the mental illness that has been inflicted upon our people by the American government, institutions, and those people who are in positions of power. I don't give a damn if they burn down Target, because Target should be on the streets with us, calling for the justice that our people deserve.
Talk about it, Tamika.
Where was AutoZone at the time when Philando Castile was shot in a car, which is what they actually represent? Where were they? So if you are not coming to the people's defense, then don't challenge us when young people and other people who are frustrated and instigated by the people you pay. You are paying instigators to be among our people out there throwing rocks, breaking windows, and burning down buildings. And so young people are responding to that. They are enraged, and there's an easy way to stop it. Arrest the cops. Charge the cops. Charge all the cops. Not just some of them, not just here in Minneapolis. Charge them in every city across America where our people are being murdered. Charge them everywhere. That's the bottom line. Charge the cops. Do your job. Do what you say this country is supposed to be about, the land of the free for all. It has not been free for black people, and we are tired. Don't talk to us about looting. Y'all are the looters. America has looted black people. America looted the Native Americans when they first came here. So looting is what you do. We learned it from you. We learned violence from you. We learned violence from you. The violence was what we learned from you. So if you want us to do better, then damn it, you do better.
So I think I'm going to end it there. I don't have, at the moment, a huge following. I'm also a white cis male. I mean, I'm living in Germany, but I'm from America. My voice is just one of hundreds of thousands of white voices, especially in America, that are amplified. So I wanted to take a minute on my platform to amplify some of the voices that I think should be heard for this situation. It's the little that I can do to help. Hopefully you realize and you listen when these people talk to what their experiences and what they're going through, because it's probably different than what you are experiencing and what you think happens in the world. Their experience is valid. Their experience is true. It's what happens in America. And I hope that you learn something by listening to these voices, and that you can pass it on to somebody you might know that needs to hear the same message. So this has been today's Joe Show. Follow me on Instagram @ajoeshow. In the meantime, read something good. This has been the Joe Show.